Wells Fargo. There's money everywhere. I figured the bankers were in the house. Terry, who's our Small Business of the Year winner this year?
Come on up, John Wolf with Sibleys West, the Chandler, Arizona.
And small businesses across Arizona. Sibleys West features everything from pottery and candles, food items, jewelry, apparel, and souvenirs, all created right here in Arizona. The store opened in December of 2010 in downtown Chandler. The brainchild of an ASU's Masters in Business alumni, Michelle Roy. Watch Sibleys' social media post about artists and visitors. Sibleys West has seen visitors from over 112 different countries right here in downtown Chandler. So congratulations, and I have to tell you, John, as you're taking the microphone there, when we went in to surprise John and Michelle, and it was funny because the timing couldn't have been more perfect, because that day they hit the lottery, because they were announced as the Arizona Small Business Association Business of the Year as well. So great minds think alike, and I'm just so proud to have them in our own backyard. And so, John, congratulations, because you didn't know what was happening when we came in.
Yep. Well, first I want to say I'm sorry to all the people 8 years ago that I accosted on the sidewalk in front of the store, trying to get you to come into the store. It was really quite desperate times for Michelle and me. And before I get started, I want to just note the Chandler Chamber is fantastic, and we became members as soon as we opened. And how fortunate has Chandler been to have Terry Kimball at the helm of the Chamber of Commerce. A few things. One, the award, of course, goes to our 230 different Arizona suppliers, because everything in our store comes from somebody in Arizona. And the best compliment we get is people will walk around and they'll come to the counter and say, you know, this isn't junk. So, yes, it's not junk. And all the credit for that goes to my wife, Michelle. She is the lead buyer, and she has excellent taste in terms of what we're going to have. And that's the best compliment we get. And we got tremendous suppliers with whom we built relationships over the years. Secondly, the best compliment we get is great service. And service in a retail establishment is something that we value. And one of the things is you cannot provide great service unless you have a great team. Yes, so that's our team over there. And our phrase is Share Arizona, because we're taking Arizona products and sharing it. And I also wanted to just mention that we had an international corporation that's in Chandler that has visited our shop frequently, and they have said, thank you so much for opening. Because when we go to China, we can bring gifts that are from Arizona. So thank you, business community, for everything you do to support us with our different products. Finally, you'll notice that my wife Michelle is not here. She is actually in Belgium right now, and as many of you know, she's had a really kind of a tough year with some medical things, and it's all looking great. Everything's super positive, and so she has been able to visit our daughter in Belgium, and that is why she's not here tonight. But I'd just like to say that when you see Sibleys West, it really was the brainchild of Michelle Wolf. She's the one who wanted to do it as a way to emphasize local products, and she's also the one who buys everything and has set up for everything. And without her, it wouldn't be possible, it wouldn't be Sibleys West. And so please, we accept that on her behalf too tonight. Thank you very much.